how Larry Bird almost made an NBA player delete himself. I don't think I can say that S word, so we're going to say that. Let's get it.
So in a podcast interview with Vice Sports, former NBA All-Star Jason Williams, no, not the flashy passer, white chocolate Jason Williams, this Jason Williams in the interview, played in the 1990s for the 76ers and the New Jersey Nets. And, well, he talked about what it was like as a rookie, playing against the great Larry Bird. Now, this interview was conducted a while ago
Bird
now,
is the
but
word.
I found this story absolutely insane, and I'm surprised it hasn't been publicized more, so that's why I'm here, telling you stories that you may have never heard of. Now, to actually get into this story, you firstly need to understand some of Larry Bird's history, so here's some backstory. As we all know, Larry Bird is one of the greatest players of all time, there's no doubt in that. But not only was he an amazing player, he was an incredible trash talker, and according to many previous NBA legends that played against Larry Bird, he was
the him trash talking. Is that what made him commit? Nah, it cannot have been that. I think in order for someone to make me do that, I feel like they have to like shit on me physically.
Greatest trash talker of all time. But the thing with Bird and many great trash talkers alike, Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, Reggie Miller, Kobe Bryant, and many others, is that when they trash talk, they not only trash talk, but they back up whatever they're saying with incredible play, which makes it more annoying for the opposition when they actually have to face up against these guys, because they just trash talk in their face and then hit like a 3 in their eyeball. It's crazy, but that's why they're so good. Now, like I mentioned, Larry Bird was one of the greatest players of all time. We know that. Larry Bird had an incredible career ever since he was drafted in 1978. And as a rookie, he averaged 21 and 10 at the small forward position. And
when he got drafted,
the start of what was to come.
He just went straight to the Celtics and just been there forever?
Celtics from 1979 through 1992. Bird brought hustle, consistency, and excellence in all areas of play. As a scorer, a passer, a rebounder, a defender, a team player, and perhaps above all, as a clutch performer. Oh, did I forget? And as a trash talker? The thing about Larry Bird, though, is that he was so confident. Very confident. Maybe too confident, but he was confident in a great way. Bird was so self-confident that he was known to waltz up to the opponent's bench before tip-off.
That's powerful, to be that confident. You're unstoppable.
Then he would drop 40 on them, which is pretty insane. I won't get into all the Larry Bird stories, but just know that there was some pretty crazy Larry Bird.
This guy's different. Yeah, just know this guy's different.
Anyway, in 1990-1991, Bird was coming towards the end of his career, and he would still play 38 minutes a game, but he'd only play 60 games, and you could definitely tell he'd lost some of his touch, which, I mean, it was obviously expected since he was 38 years old.
Damn.
He had all sorts of issues, and at that exact time of 1990-1991, Bird was slowing down and at the end of his career.
What's the average age to like retire for basketball?
Into retirement just a year later in 1992. So it was really not Larry Bird's prime or peak. But if you knew anything about Larry Bird, he wasn't going to let a rookie dominate him. Or to be exact, he wasn't going to let a rookie stop him, not even on his last leg.
Damn.
According to Jason Williams, he felt confident enough that he could check an aging Larry Bird on the court. I'll be clear with you again. Larry Bird did not like rookies, especially those that tried to challenge him, but
I've seen in the videos, he's an asshole.
This was his second game in the league. It didn't start off well for the 76ers. Charles Barkley had come to the game hungover, and Larry Bird realized that immediately. He knew Chuck had a big night out, and Larry Bird saw this as an opportunity to trash talk his way into a win. Not only did Bird start trash talking him, but he was lighting him up on the court. Larry Bird was hitting 3 after 3.
How did he find that out? Social media or something?
And he couldn't do anything to stop it.
I get there, and Charles Barkley comes to the game hungover. You know? You could smell it on him. Boy, it smells like sailor, man. It's like possum.
Yeah, there was no social media back then. What am I talking about?
Nuts, you know? So Larry Bird comes in the game. They started, and he goes, Charlie, you been out all night, man. Here, take this with you. Boom. He starts lightening up Charles Barkley.
Larry Bird, doing what Larry Bird does, backs down the court after hitting in 3 and tells the opposition coach, "Hey coach, give me somebody else."
So they put in Rick Mahorn, and they look at Rick and say, if you got a whole ass, you got to make 2 trips, boy. You can't check me. Why? Larry Bird just talked.
If you knew anything about Rick Mahorn, he was a pretty tough guy in the NBA. In fact, so tough that one time Isaiah Thomas punched him in the face twice, and he didn't even flinch. So Okay?
Really?
Maybe I'm exaggerating, but I'll show you.
That
the
guy's
clip. It's pretty
huge,
crazy.
bro.
Anyway, as I told you before,
Holy crap.
Larry Bird didn't stand down to anybody. And although Mahorn was a pretty tough guy in the NBA at this point, Larry the Legend didn't care. He started trash talking Mahorn too. Then Bird says to the coach, "Coach, put somebody else on me." And so he did. And so on came Armand Gilliam. Now, as you can imagine, Larry Bird started lighting him up as well. So after Larry Bird started killing Gilliam,
Man,
he
they
struck
stop
back down
it.
the court just like Larry Bird does and says, "Hey coach, put the rookie in." Now, as you can imagine,
No
when his coach finally
way.
put him in the game, Jason got more than he bargained for.
You know, he tried back. He looks over at the bench and he goes, "Hey, coach, put the rookie in." I was like, "Yeah, put me in. You better not hope you don't put me in." And then Jimmy goes, "Jay, go get him." And I go in. I go, "Yeah, what you want to do? Come on, baby, let's go. Let's get it on." And he gives me a pump fake, and I jump clear across his head. And when I come back down, he looks at me and goes, "Stupid rookie." Boom. And hits a
Damn.
three-pointer. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, that's one." He's Larry Bird.
Larry Bird, obviously known as a
Bro.
notorious trash talker, heckled
Holy
Williams throughout
crap.
the game and scored on him without a sweat. In less than a minute on the court, Larry Bird made Williams nervous. He was unsure of what to do. And Larry Bird continued his scoring onslaught regardless of his efforts.
That's so
Once
intimidating.
Williams had enough,
Damn.
he challenged Larry Bird to a duel in the post, which ended even worse. Not only was Williams losing confidence, but Larry Bird showed no mercy.
So I'm like, okay, the next time I'm just gonna play him this way. I'm not gonna jump. And he's laughing hysterical. Goes, "You're not gonna jump against the Birdman?" Whap! Hits another one. So 6 points in not 25 seconds. So I go, shit, now what do I do? So I'm caught between the fart and the shit. So I'm just, I'm like half jumping, half jumping. I look like a damn orangutan. What to do? What to do? Now I'm panicking. And he just gives me a pump fake, crosses over, hits another. Got 9 points now, Ben. 9.
Bird called for a post play, spun around Williams, and dunked the ball before Jason could realize what happened.
Post me up.
Dude.
5 down, he calls. They throw the ball in the post. He pump fake, goes around and dunks on me. Now I'm like, oh, shit.
Shit.
I got dunked on by a white man who's on the end of his career.
Wow, wait, man. Yo, that's hilarious. Nah, honestly, bro, I just feel bad for the kid just listening to the story. Like, holy crap. Yo, I like Larry Bird for toughing them up, you feel me? But, yo, it seems like he be going too far. And when you're watching the games, you see them trash talk, but, like, if you actually hear what they're saying on live television, bro, I'll be completely different. That'd be so insane. And now that they're sharing the story and telling what they were saying, damn. I can see why he's one of the best trash talkers ever. This guy's brutally honest and fucked up. I love it.
Larry
home
Bird,
again.
It's a wrap now.
From that point on, Williams not only doubted if he should be playing NBA basketball, but he
Damn.
contemplated suicide for a brief moment.
I'm starting to think when we run back down, maybe I shouldn't play basketball. Maybe I wasn't that good. Maybe I should have been a brick mason. You know, what the hell am I doing here? I can't go home now. If this guy scores one more bucket, I'm thinking suicide. It really was. I was like, what?
Damn.
Larry Bird had destroyed his confidence in an instant, and when
Yeah,
the coach
like
tried to
that
insert
quick.
Williams back into the game, he looked into the stands, hoping the coach wouldn't even make eye contact with him because he was afraid to face Bird again.
So the second half starts, and I'm on the bench, and he starts lighting up Charles Barkley again. He's lighting up Rick Mahorn. Then he's lighting up Armand Gilliam, right? And the coach comes down to the bench. You got nobody else to put in the game. And he looks at me, and I start looking into the stands with the,
No
with the
way.
fans. I wouldn't give no eye contact to Jimmy Lyon and the coach. And I'm like, please, don't put me back in there with that white guy. Please, whatever you do. It was the first time in my life I was ever scared to be go into a basketball game.
That's
Maybe
crazy.
he was exaggerating a bit, but
Yeah.
he didn't want to go back in the game, which is crazy. Larry Bird made a grown man not want to play the game he loved because it was killing him too much. Now, I don't really want to talk about Jason Williams. and what he's done in the
Damn.
past because,
As a
well, I don't really want to
professional,
get into
too.
that, but for those that don't know what he did,
Props
you
for him to
probably
being
won't
open, though.
forgive him. But in my opinion, I truly believe he's a changed man. He helps out communities and he takes care of young kids that actually need help. So I think
Good for
he's
him.
definitely learned his lesson. If you guys want to find out what he did, if you don't know, you can probably search it up, but I just really don't want to get into that in this video. Anyway, the craziest thing about all this though was that Larry Bird was doing this at the age of 38 years old.
Yeah,
with
that's
back
crazy.
issues and everything, but he was still lighting up these guys. I can just
Basically
imagine
a
what type of
40
trash Bird
old
was
ass
talking
man
at the time.
still
But
fucking
the most
kids up,
hilarious
man.
thing about all this was that Williams was so distraught about how a white guy dunked on him, and what made it worse was the fact that it was Larry Bird and he was super old. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Hey, that was a dope video. Yo, that is crazy. Nah. Bro, if someone breaks my confidence like that, like I'll be just like him. I don't know what to do. Holy crap, he really got into his head like that. But hey, yo, this was a dope video. Larry Bird's still the G. Still, like, I'm impressed with every single video I see by him. Is he still alive? I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but, like, you know, I want to know, like, this guy, I don't know. I'm just, like, interested in him. Like, I want to know everything about him. Probably even see, like, stories of, like, you know, what he was doing before the NBA, like his life story. Who knows? Let me know. Let me know to react, all right, guys? Peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Since you made it all the way to the end, you know, might as well hit that like and sub button. And if you guys want to see me do live reactions, make sure to follow me on Twitch. Like always, I see you guys in the next one. Peace.